Let's talk about Nintendo.
Mm-hmm.
They announced there were more details, I guess, about their partnership with Universal and their theme parks, Universal Studios.
Nintendo.
I didn't read. Did anybody read anything about it?
No, I don't really care. I read Chipwreck's joke. It was your joke about it.
What did I say?
I forgot your tweet. It was funny. It made me laugh. Yeah. Something about long lines or something.
Right. Can you imagine? Think about it. Look at their track record. The people who make the decisions at Nintendo obviously think that lines are good. And theme parks have a lot of lines already. So they're going to need some big fucking lines at this theme park to get these executives at Nintendo impressed. So I'm pretty sure that's being built into the design of the park. Because otherwise, won't it be seen as a failure? Everything's about lines. Apparently. Right?
Right.
I think that's what's going to happen. I'm not even joking. I think there's a Nintendo executive, like an 150-year-old Japanese guy, and he's being totally kept alive right now by this special machine that feeds off of disappointed Nintendo fans. And when they wait in line for stuff that just they didn't make enough of, he can suck their energy out of their souls, and that just keeps him alive a little bit longer.
I'm pretty sure that was the plot of that last Wolverine movie.
It was. I think, somebody was onto something, and they were just giving us a little hint. I mean, there's no other explanation, really. I mean, this makes as much sense as anything. But we were talking about, I don't even know how this came up, but we were talking about amiibos. I guess I was making fun of Nintendo on Twitter and thinking, I was, stuff we talked about on the CAGCast before. There's still no Skylanders game or Disney Infinity game on a Nintendo console that uses those amiibos in any real way, where you can take Mario and bring him through a world and, swap him out with whoever. And I was looking at the sales numbers for amiibos versus Skylanders. And if you look at like the numbers for amiibos, it's pretty sad this year. The drop off.
Sure.
I mean, it's pretty staggering.
The Animal Crossing amiibo did not light the world on fire.
That was the big one for 2016.
Yeah, and I'm staring at all of them on a shelf right now.
What about the Zelda ones that are coming out this week?
Those will do fine. They probably won't make enough.
Right. I mean, let's look at the numbers here. They made. Yeah, it's not going to mean much, but they sold 39 million amiibos since 2014, the second half of 2014 through this year. And Skylanders have sold 175 million toys since 2011. And 250 million toys since 2015. So Skylanders, although it's, fallen off also this year, and I guess there's rumors that this is going to be the last Skylanders game.
Yeah, I mean,
it's not surprising.
Kind of felt that going in. I mean, these things have lifespans. In 6 years of Skylanders, with
that's pretty. That's a good run. What's interesting
really
is going to be is Activision going to be a one game studio next year, or is there Destiny 2? Is that going to be 2017? Or is it really just going to be a new Call of Duty game, and that's all Activision has for Activision proper, not counting Blizzard?
Don't know. Maybe they got some surprises ready.
I don't think, even if this is the last, they're going to take some time off from Skylanders, I think they'll come back to it at some point.
Well, they come back to everything at some point.
Yeah, it just feels like they have. It's just such a huge property that they could, maybe it's not Toys to Life anymore. Maybe it's something else. Maybe they figure out a new way to make money off of it. It just seems like there's money to be had there. I mean, it's a $3 billion franchise?
Yep. Yeah, you don't walk away from that. You give it a little time to chill. You refocus. Maybe there's some new technology coming down the pipeline that you can sort of head off in that direction. yeah, it still has appeal, obviously. I mean, just taking Ty through GameStop and he looked at the figures. I mean, the figures look good. It looks like something that I would like.
Do you
as a kid.
think that to like the in between should be more? I know they did this once before, but maybe they focus again on mobile. You know, there was that one Skylander mobile game.
There's been a few now, right? They have one going on right now, which is like their card-based game.
I didn't even know
Battlecast.
there was one of those.
Right. That's I don't know how it's doing. Skylanders Battlecast, I think, is the name of it. You can buy actual physical cards at Target and other places. There was that one. Yeah, it was like a point and click type of shooter or whatever.
Mm-hmm. It was pretty lame.
Yeah, I don't know. They have that TV show going on Netflix. Apparently, it's not doing the numbers, like it's underperforming, whatever that means.
Right.
But I don't know. Like, even with the sales of it being down this year, which apparently they are, I'm sure they sold a lot of these games over Black Friday still.
Oh, it was
I
a good
know.
deal, yeah.
I know they were moving because I saw plenty of people with them in their carts when I went out on Black Friday.
Yeah, I mean, they look good on the shelf. They look attractive. Ty was like, ooh, I want Taekwon Crow. It's cute. Come on. Taekwon Crow? Who doesn't want
Is that
that?
what you call him now?
Taekwon? No. Oh, that's why he liked it.
Yeah, you really just figured that out.
Well, it was spelled T.
Way to go, Papa.
T-A-E, like or however you spell Taekwondo.
Mm-hmm.
Korean karate.
Whatever. I tried.
What?
I was playing a game with my son, an iPhone game, the Magiswords iPhone game. It's interactive with the show. You push a button and something happens when the show's on. And they have like a thing where you could have make a nickname for your profile, but it's not like you just type in something. You have to like select it from a wheel, and it has all these real names, and it has all these crazy E names. Like Elroy was in there, and Egbert was in there. No Elliot. But so we just went with Bubba.
Perfect.
It's good. But yeah, I think like what you're looking at this cheapie is like, sure, the amiibo have sold 39 million, which is a lot.
Okay, yeah, of course. You want to sell 39 million of anything. That'd be great.
But
what is the possibility of what that could actually be?
Right. So much more.
It's so much more. If Skylanders can sell basically 50 million of these toys a year.
And they're just making shit up. Taekwon Crow, whatever else. I don't know what else they got there, but they're just pulling the shit out of their ass. Nintendo's got characters that people actually know.
Right. Like,
and they fucking make games for a living. How come they can't make a fucking game that uses the figures?
I do not believe Nintendo makes games for a living.
I mean, I can't prove it, apparently, but you would think that there's a gap. I mean, if I'm a Nintendo stockholder, you'd just be dumbfounded. What is going on there? I'm telling you, there's an old guy there sucking the souls out of Nintendo fans.
You're the secondary Nintendo market. Just deal with it.
No, not even that.
True. I think Europe is probably the secondary market. Japan, Europe, United States.
No, America's number one.
Not according to the people that run that company.
Well, they don't know what they're doing. They need to make money.
Different.
They got to sell shit. Don't make us wait
they're already
online.
making money. That's the issue. Like,
right. They can make more money.
They're turning a profit doing it this way.
Right. It's just that they're leaving so much money on the table.
And they're leaving their fans unsatisfied. There's just so much more they could be doing.
They don't care about any of these people. Again, not their focus market.
Well, there's got to be people in Japan though that want this stuff to be better.
Of course, everybody. Nobody wants to go through this. Nonsense.
Everyone wants everything to be better.
Well, nobody wants to wait for shit that you don't. It's not necessary to wait. It's not. It's not 2004 where we don't really know how to build shit to scale. I mean, this is and these things are just simple figures and simple electronics. I don't know. It's a weird situation. They won't figure it out. I was thinking about the Nintendo of America people, and when I wonder like what they think of all this, because I don't think they have any say in what goes on, and it must be very frustrating.
Or easy.
But you're not feeling good about it. It's not easy.
But
you work for Nintendo, and you're probably like a huge Nintendo fan, and you probably have ideas on how to fix things and how to satisfy everybody, and you probably just never get called into the game.
Yeah, it doesn't matter because you put out Pokemon Sun and Moon, and that is like the best-selling Nintendo game ever. So it doesn't matter that they don't have to like make things better.
I guess. I want to quickly
Shipwreck knows.